I hope this blesses somebody because I don't feel like even talking about this because I'm not the person to come online and tell all my business and be this vulnerable or emotional. But I'm going to do it because I'm working for the Lord. And when you work for the Lord and you do things unto the Lord and the Lord called you, just be ready to be an example. So here I am driving the other day, and many of you probably have had promises, regarding wealth transfers, regarding how you're a generational curse breaker, how wealth is going to be God is going to give you the power to gain wealth, and you're going to be wealthy. So in my personal time with God, I'm like, God, what's going on? Because bank account looking awry, and this is the promise. And we need these two to be merged together. And so I said, God, I have what it takes. I know what wealth means, and I have the mindset. Why am I not there? And the Lord peacefully and just very subtly said to me, emotional fragmentation. And I said, emotional fragmentation? What does that even mean? So he went on to saying this. He said a wealth mindset is rooted in abundance, clarity, and confidence, while an emotional fragmentation state is marked by fear, inconsistency, and internal conflict. I said, well, my God. He continues, when these two states exist simultaneously, achieving wealth becomes difficult because emotional fragmentation creates barriers that disrupt financial progress. He goes on, you're inconsistent about your decision making when it comes to your finances. One day you're confident about investing, in the next minute you're second guessing yourself. You have clung on to fear-based financial habits, and you struggle with scarcity mindset, therefore prohibiting you for pursuing wealth opportunities. Not only that, but you feel unworthy when you've earned financial success or objects. You've experienced this self-sabotage and unlimiting beliefs. He said, should I go on? I said, go on. There's this unresolved emotional wound, traumatic wound about feeling unworthy. So therefore, sometimes you don't even feel like you're worthy of financial stability or financial success. Building wealth requires strategic planning, and you lack discipline. You have poor relationship with money. Instead of seeing it as a tool, you see it as stress. Whether you know it or not, that plays a part. Last but not least, emotional wholeness can strengthen a wealth mindset. I said, whew, that was a bit much. But duly noted. Guys, this is all new for me. Let me know if this resonates with you, where you know what God said about you gaining wealth, but you have not merged your emotions and your wealth mindset together because they have to be in one accord. I'm going to be really honest with you. I started, having a coach, and because there's a cognitive distortion around finances, I find myself not being quite honest with the coach, and I find myself getting anxiety in the middle of the session. What is that? Does anybody know of a financial therapist? Because I'm telling you, this is a root that most of us, even Christians, have to excavate. Because if we don't, then we find ourselves wishing for wealth when there's a practical part about it that God wants us to uproot. And these unlimiting beliefs or limited beliefs. This is a journey, and please come alongside with me. Let me know if you've gone through this, because I know I'm not the only one feeling like this. My chest gets tight when I start talking about finances. I equate my age to where I need to be as far as my finances. I know I've done terrible things in my life with my finances, but it is time for me to do better. And God is really exposing me in this hour, and I'm okay with that. That's all I got. If you need anything else, you always got to get back with God. Peace.